What is up, my Scorpios? I am Meg, your Elemental Empress, here to do your reading from March the 9th until March the 12th. It is your weekend reading, and I took the other reading, the last reading, to the 9th, and then I realized that I missed some pertinent steps there, so I decided to go back, right? So, Scorpios, we are the big show, right? And I'm right there with you, man, because I'm a Scorpio rising, and especially Scorpio rising, Scorpio moon people, it's like this is your emotional business, you know what I mean? Um, and Scorpio sun, you can't really take it out of the Scorpio, right? So, we're really intense. This is really intense for us. It's 12-year cycle, so I encourage you to do the work, like more so than any other sign, right? And like I said, I'm right there with you. I'm holding your hand. We're doing this, right? So this is about healing our entire self, okay? So Jupiter, when it goes retrograde, like yes, it's picking up all these ideas that we've had, and it's fixing stuff, right? So it's also going within, and as Scorpios and being Scorpionic in general, we are connected to our chakra system. We are very deep people, and we like to get to the bottom of things. So I really recommend for my Scorpios and for everybody, but because this is in Scorpio, the Jupiter is, I recommend this for everyone, but especially for us. Like, this is going to affect the next 12 years of our lives, and we could take this time out to be a little selfish in a good way, and look into, like, our chakra system. We're looking at, like, our whole lives. Like, this is taking us back, you know what I mean? And, I'm gonna tell you what I told Leo and Virgo and Cancer. So if you have like people from your past, because this is dealing with your entire life, right? So that you blame. Like, everybody's got, somebody in their life, somebody did something, you know what I mean? You need to blame effectively, right? You need to blame elegantly. You need to blame with tact and grace. So that person that did whatever to you, right? You need to blame them for the strength that you have from overcoming that. Blame them for being stronger, for being tougher, for not letting yourself now be taken advantage of, or things like that. Definitely for my Scorpios, I would say binaural beats. To really clear the chakras. This is not like mumbo jumbo. This is like proven medical stuff. You know what I mean? I don't know if they'd agree with the whole chakra thing, but it works. So you can look this stuff up on WebMD even. So it works, and it's been being worked on and worked with for a very long time, and it will help you. So definitely something to help release all of this stuff. And if you do this, if you take this time out, I promise you, like, you will get fulfillment out of it, and it will help you for the next 12 years. And I'm on that journey with you. I'm holding your hand. We're doing this together. So yeah. And then I was looking at the planetary aspects for the rest of the month is super good for healing, and it's really good. So if you want to get this kicked off, you should probably do it like ASAP. You know what I mean? So the thing that's making it even stronger on the 9th is we have this quintile, and the quintile is between Pluto, our ruling planet, and Venus and Mercury in Aries. So Venus in Aries with the Pluto, the power planet, that's what makes Scorpios like strive for power, right? Is it's like knowing what you want in your life, knowing what you want, even if it's like on the level of beauty and creativity, like your clothes, your hairstyle, but it's like do not put this outwardly, because it can cause like argumentative kind of states, right? So you want to take it inwardly and own that Scorpio power, right? And feel the beauty like within you, and And then, because later on that day, it gets even more intense, right? So it's a trine between Mars and Uranus and the moon. So we have the Saggy moon, and the Sag moon, I'm a Sag moon, so it's all about change, and it's about positivity too, right? But it is a fire sign. It's a lot of masculine energy, you know? So it can be very fiery, especially with driven Mars right there. You know, Mars is like the action planet. It's what you do, right? So, with Uranus, and Uranus is all about change, right? And so it's very it's a time where you can make a positive change if you want to, but it's a time where if you use this outwardly, it can become negative, it can become harsh, it can be, you know, arguments with other people. So you really want to take this and as a Scorpio, like, hold your power, you know, and that's really what Scorpio, like, Scorpionic energy is really about, you know what I mean? Holding on to that power and having that power within. And I'm right there with you guys, so don't worry. Don't worry. Okay, so that's what I wanted to tell you about it. Also, we have daylight savings time thanks to one of my distant relatives, Benjamin Franklin. Sorry about that, guys, but we get to spring ahead, so it's more like summer here in America. Okay, so I'm going to pull one card for you from the Tarot of the Tattoo Age, and that's going to be your overview card that's looking over your entire reading. Okay, so here we go. You could be dealing with a Capricorn. You could have Capricorn in your chart. I don't read these in the reverse now, I'm telling you, okay? So, in his little bubble right here, in his little, like, cartoon bubble, it says, in, like, Da Vinci writing, mirror writing, it says, indulgence, right? So, yeah. So we could be dealing with that. We could be dealing with that. We could be dealing with something that we feel bound to. Right? You can even be bound to your past, and that's another thing. Like, you're healing your past when you're healing your chakras, right? You're letting things go out of your system, and that's a very hard process for Scorpios. I know it is, you know, because things can get quite messy for us, you know. So letting things go is a big thing, you know. But we can do it. Right? We can set up the next 12 years, so it's awesome. And the rest of the month is really good for healing. So if you start that now, I promise you, you will not be sorry. Alright, and this deck here, I got from Etsy. I got the prints for it from Etsy. From a chick named Carissa Drengson. And I think I keep messing up her name, but check it out. It's a steampunk deck. I got them printed through makeplayingcards.com, which was kind of hard to navigate, but they have really good card stock. I recommend paying the extra $3 or whatever I did to get the nice card stock if you are interested. Okay. Let's do this again. Alright. Okay. Let's see what we got with El Diablo over there. Okay, so this is, you're not taking an offer. This is a nope. Not taking an offer. That is the Four of Cups. Here he is right here. His steampunkiness, right? It's the Four of Cups. Came in the reverse, so we're not taking that offer. And in the deep past, we have, in your foundation, we have the Ten of Cups. I love this Ten of Cups. I don't know if you can see it. It's got all, like, the Victorian clowns and stuff in it. So the happy family, the good times, the ones that you love, right? And then we have the Eight of Wands. So, you know, information coming in the recent past, being hyper-focused on something, right? And then, okay, so we got, it's the Nine of Swords, but it did come up in the reverse, right? So here it's the Nightmare card. Here, we're coming out of that Nightmare, and I like that. Okay. Alright. And then we've got the Ten of Wands, right? It's not that scary, Ten of Wands, but yeah, we're carrying a lot of stuff, okay? And I read it as the weight of our own ambitions, right? So that can feel like something that we're chained to, which could be, you know, El Diablo over here, right? So where we're coming from is the Five of Cups. Five of Cups. So, you know, some emotional pain in the background, right? But we came out of it because the next step was the happiness with the ones you love, right? But we're not taking this offer, so let's find out what we're doing here, because I'd like to know. Alright, so let's go with the offer here. Okay, so we have the Queen of Swords. We have an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, female, or if you're a single woman or, like, divorcee, right? You're not taking an offer from somebody. I'm going to take one more on that. Alright, so you have the Knight of Pentacles. Somebody who's moving real slow. Could have a, it could be Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. And with the Ten of Cups, you get the Wheel of Fortune, right? So it's like the fates brought you to the happy family from the five, because the fives are change. Fives bring about change, you know, like they're indicative of change in the tarot, right? Okay, so you got word from, or you could have Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo in your chart, right? And if you do, then you're hyper-focused on something, you know? Alright. So, the coming out of the nightmare, you're moving forward onto calmer waters, which is always good, right? Alright, so, from your ambitions, you get, boom, boom, the Ace of Pentacles word. Let's check that out one more time. Yeah, I know it's good, but because I'm nosy. Okay, so the Ace of Pentacles, it could be just like a protected new financial beginning, you know, and also it could be a new practical beginning for you in your life, and you find balance, and it could be with the sign of Sagittarius. You could have that in your chart. Let me see one more time, just because. Alright, and it's something that you've been waiting for a long time. Right? Like you planted the seeds for this and you wanted this to grow, and it looks like it is. So that's a really good reading for Scorpio. Probably one of the best readings that I've got. And you got standing up for yourself, and that's always good. Right? So there's something that you were waiting on for a long time, and you're carrying the weight of your own ambitions, you know, like you gotta remember, like, people see the Ten of Wands and they think, oh, you know, it means I'm bogged down by all this stuff. Wait. When you get the Ace of Wands, you're very happy, and then you keep picking them up, right? So you're finally at the 10, and then you get the Ace of Pentacles, which is like this new financial beginning, new practical beginning, you know, that's protected, that you've been waiting for. So it's really, really beautiful, and I really, really dig it, and I'm happy for us, my Scorpios. And, yeah, I'll see you on Tuesday, and if you'd like, and share, and subscribe to my channel, and if you'd like a reading with me, then just check the about below. Alright, take it easy, Scorpios. Be cool.